Hello and welcome to my channel. Have you ever wanted to talk to a computer and it talks back like a real person? What if that same computer could help you learn English? And what if it was easy, even for beginners? Today, we are going to learn something new. We will learn how to talk to ChatGPT in English. ChatGPT is a smart tool. It understands your words and answers your questions. You can ask it anything. You can practice English with it. You can learn grammar, new words, and even check your writing. And the best part? You do not need to be perfect. You just need to try. So stay with me until the end of this video, because this one simple skill, how to talk to ChatGPT, can help you speak, write, and understand English better. It can make learning easier, more fun, and more personal. Let's begin this exciting journey together. Chapter 1. What is ChatGPT and why is it a game changer for English learners? Let's start at the very beginning. What is ChatGPT? You may have heard people talk about it. Maybe you have even tried it once or twice. But let's break it down, step by step, in simple English. ChatGPT is a computer program. But it is not just any program. It is a kind of AI. That means artificial intelligence. This means it can read, understand, and write back to you like a person. You type something, and ChatGPT gives you an answer in full sentences. It feels like a real conversation. This is why it is called a chat bot. GPT is the name of the special technology behind it. Now here's why ChatGPT is very special, especially if you are learning English. Imagine you are trying to study English. Maybe you don't have a teacher nearby. Maybe you are shy to speak in class. Or maybe you want to practice at night, early in the morning, or even while sitting on the bus. ChatGPT is always there. It never sleeps. You can ask it anything, anytime. It will not judge you. It will not laugh. It is patient. And that makes it a very safe place to learn. Many people all around the world use ChatGPT to learn. Some use it to write essays. Some use it to check grammar. Some just have small chats every day to practice writing and vocabulary. And the great thing is, ChatGPT can change how it speaks to match your level. You can say, "Please use simple English," and it will. You can say, "Explain this like I am a beginner," and it will. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a young man named Ali. He lived in a small town. He wanted to learn English to get a better job. But there was no English teacher near him. So he started chatting with ChatGPT every day, just 10 minutes a day. At first, he made many mistakes. His grammar was not good. His vocabulary was small. But ChatGPT answered kindly every time. When Ali made a mistake, ChatGPT corrected it gently. When he didn't understand, he just asked again. After 3 months, Ali could write better emails. He could understand English videos more clearly. And most important, he felt more confident. All of this from just chatting. Now let me show you how simple it can be. Imagine this short conversation between a learner and ChatGPT. Learner: "Hello, I want to practice English." ChatGPT: "Hello, I'm happy to help. What would you like to talk about today?" Learner: "I like cooking." ChatGPT: "That's great. What is your favorite food to cook?" Learner: "I like cook rice with chicken." ChatGPT. That sounds delicious. In English, we say, I like to cook rice with chicken. You're doing great. Want to tell me how you cook it? This is a simple chat, but look at how helpful it is. ChatGPT corrects gently. It gives praise. And it asks questions to keep the conversation going. This makes it feel like you're talking to a friend who is also a great English tutor. Another thing to know is that ChatGPT can help with different parts of learning. It can teach you new words. It can explain grammar rules. It can help you understand things you read. You can also ask it to check your writing. For example, you can write a small paragraph and then ask, "Can you fix my grammar?" It will give you the corrected version. You can also ask why the changes were made. Let's try one more example. Learner. I write it a story. Can you check it? ChatGPT. Of course. By the way, the correct past tense of write is wrote. So we say, I wrote a story. Please send your story, and I'll take a look. In this way, ChatGPT doesn't just fix your mistake, it teaches you. This is why it is so powerful. You are not just getting answers, you are learning every time you chat. And here's one more reason why it's a game changer. You control the lesson. You decide what you want to learn. You decide the topic. You decide the speed. Want to learn about animals? You can. Want to learn how to write a birthday message? ChatGPT can help. Want to know 10 new verbs? Just ask. This is not like a school where you wait for the teacher to decide. With ChatGPT, you are the captain of your learning journey. So, in this first chapter, you learned what ChatGPT is, a smart, friendly AI that chats with you. But more importantly, you now know why it is so special for English learners. It is always there. It listens, it helps, and it grows with you. In the next chapter, we will learn how to talk to ChatGPT in the right way, how to ask clear and simple questions so you get better answers. Because learning English with ChatGPT starts with just one good question. Let's keep going. Chapter 2. How to ask questions the right way. Simple prompts, big results. So now we know what ChatGPT is. We know it's smart, friendly, and always ready to help. But here's the next step, and maybe the most important one. You must learn how to ask questions the right way. When you type something into ChatGPT, that is called a prompt. A prompt is like a question or instruction. It tells ChatGPT what you want. The better your prompt, the better your answer. Let's start simple. Imagine you go into a shop and just say, food. What would happen? The person might look confused. Do you want bread? Do you want rice? Do you want something sweet? You were not clear. But if you say, I want 1 loaf of bread, please, now they understand. The same thing is true with ChatGPT. You need to be clear and specific. This helps ChatGPT give you the best answer possible. Let's look at a real example. Bad prompt. Tell me about animals. Good prompt. Tell me 3 fun facts about wild animals for a 10-year-old. See the difference? The second prompt is more clear. It tells ChatGPT what kind of facts, how many, and for who. You gave it more details, and that means you'll get a better answer. Here's another good tip. Always tell ChatGPT how you want the answer. You can say things like, Can you explain this in simple English? Act like a friendly teacher. Tell me about the weather. Use short sentences. I'm a beginner. Explain this like I'm 5 years old. ChatGPT listens to your instructions. It tries to talk the way you ask. So if you want short, simple, slow, just say so. Let's look at 2 more side-by-side examples. Example 1. Bad prompt. Grammar help. Good prompt. Can you explain the difference between was and where in simple English? Example 2. Bad prompt. Write a letter. Good prompt. Write a short, friendly letter to my English teacher saying thank you. Better prompts equals better learning. Now here's something fun to try. Are you ready? Pause the video now and open your ChatGPT. Then type this prompt. Can you act like a friendly English tutor and explain 3 simple phrases people use to say hello? When you get your answer, read it slowly. Try to say the phrases out loud. Then, if you want more, ask a follow-up like, "Can you give me 3 more?" and use them in a short conversation. This is how learning becomes fun. You are not just reading a textbook. You are having a real back-and-forth chat. And the more you practice giving clear prompts, the better your English will get. Now let's talk about being polite. You don't have to say please or thank you with ChatGPT. It's a machine after all. But when you type nicely, it helps you form good habits for real conversations too. Saying things like, "Can you help me with this?" or "Please explain it like I'm a beginner," not only sounds polite, but it helps you get more useful answers. Let's practice one more time. If you want to learn 5 new vocabulary words about food, you could say, "Can you teach me 5 easy food words with a sentence for each one?" And ChatGPT might reply, 1. Apple. I eat an apple every morning. 2. Bread. She makes fresh bread at home. 3. Rice. We had rice and chicken for dinner. 4. Soup. The soup is hot. 5. Banana. He peeled a banana for breakfast. Isn't that helpful? So remember, ChatGPT is ready to help you, but you must lead the way. A clear prompt is like giving good directions. If your directions are strong, your journey becomes easier, and your English becomes better. You are now learning a very important skill, how to talk to ChatGPT in a way that helps you learn faster and understand more. This is not just about English. It's about becoming a smarter learner. In the next chapter, we'll take it even further. We'll learn how ChatGPT can help you understand what you read, help with school assignments, and even break down big ideas into small, simple pieces. Let's keep going. Your English learning journey is just getting started. Chapter 3. Learning English. Step by step with ChatGPT. You've already learned how to ask good questions. Now, let's look at how ChatGPT can help you learn English step by step, starting from simple words, moving to full sentences, and even improving your grammar and pronunciation. Learning a language is like building a house. First, you need small bricks. These are your words. Then you start putting bricks together. These are your sentences. Later, you make sure the walls are strong. That's your grammar. Finally, you give the house your voice. That's your speaking and pronunciation. And guess what? ChatGPT can help with every part of this house. Let's start with vocabulary. If you don't know a word, just ask. What does curious mean? ChatGPT might say, curious means wanting to know something. For example, the child was curious about the stars. Now you can go further. Can you give me 3 more sentences using the word curious? ChatGPT will give you more examples. This helps you understand how the word works in real life. Let's try something fun right now. A mini vocabulary game. I'll give you a clue, and you try to guess the word. Then you can ask ChatGPT to do the same. Ready? I am cold, sweet, and people eat me in summer. What am I? Yes, ice cream. See how easy and fun it can be? Now you try asking ChatGPT, give me a clue to guess a food word. Don't tell me the answer right away. It will play along. And when you guess, you can ask, can you use the answer word in a funny sentence? This turns learning into a game, and games make your brain remember better. Next step, sentence practice. Let's say you learned a new word like travel. You can ask ChatGPT, can you help me write 5 sentences using the word travel? Or even better, give me 1 easy sentence using the word travel in the past tense. ChatGPT will say something like, I traveled to the mountains last year. Then you can ask, what is the present tense of this sentence? Answer, I travel to the mountains. With each small question, you understand more. You are not just seeing English. You are building English in your brain, piece by piece. Now let's talk about grammar practice. You can ask, can you teach me how to use am, is, are in a sentence? ChatGPT will explain, and you can say, give me a mini quiz on that. This is where ChatGPT becomes your own fun quiz teacher. You might see something like, fill in the blank. She, my friend. ChatGPT gives you the choices. A, M, B is C. R, you answer is. Then ChatGPT tells you if you're right and explains why. You can do this for almost any topic. Try. Test me on the difference between do and does. Quiz me on past tense verbs. ChatGPT will make your learning feel active, not boring, and that helps your brain stay awake and interested. Now here's something powerful. Learning from your mistakes. This is how you grow faster. Let's say you write a sentence like, he go to school every day. Ask ChatGPT, can you check this sentence and help me fix the mistake? It will say, the correct sentence is, he goes to school every day. Then it explains why. You can ask follow-up questions like, why do we add S? Can you give me more examples like that? This is not just correction. This is learning. And you can do it anytime, morning, night, even on the weekend. Now what about pronunciation? ChatGPT does not speak, but in some apps, like ones with voice tools, it can help you practice pronunciation. You can say, give me a sentence to practice pronunciation. Then repeat it out loud. How do you pronounce the word schedule in British and American English? ChatGPT will write it like this: British/schedule, American/schedule. This helps you see the sound, and some tools even let ChatGPT read it out loud to you. You can ask for rhyming words too. Give me 5 words that rhyme with day. ChatGPT says say, play, stay, way, may. Then you can build a small poem. I like to play every day in the sun's bright ray. Now you're using new words, creating sentences, and having fun with sounds, all in one small activity. This step-by-step learning is powerful. You start with a question, get an answer, ask again, and grow. Just like how a child learns by asking again and again. So here's a small homework task for you. Open ChatGPT and try this. Teach me 5 new English words. Give me the meaning, 1 sentence for each word, and ask me a quiz at the end. Try to answer the quiz without looking. You'll be surprised how much you remember. This is what real learning looks like. Step by step. Word by word. Sentence by sentence. And ChatGPT is your smart helper every time. Next, we'll look at something very important. How to understand and remember what you learn. ChatGPT can help you break down big ideas, summarize texts, and even show different sides of a topic. That's in Chapter 4. Let's keep going. Your English journey is getting stronger every day. Chapter 4. Using ChatGPT to practice. Speaking and writing in English. By now, you've seen how ChatGPT can help you understand words and grammar. But now, it's time to use your English. It's time to practice speaking and writing. Don't worry, you don't need perfect English to begin. You just need to start. And ChatGPT makes starting easy. Let's talk about speaking first. Even though ChatGPT doesn't speak out loud like a human, you can practice conversations by typing. Think of it like texting a friend who always replies, and always replies in English. Start like this. Hi, can we have a small talk in English? ChatGPT will say something like, Of course. How's your day going? Now you type, My day is good. I go to the park. ChatGPT might reply, That sounds nice. Just a small correction. You can say, I went to the park. This is powerful. You're practicing speaking, even if it's with your fingers. And ChatGPT listens patiently, corrects you kindly, and keeps the conversation going. You don't have to worry about feeling shy or embarrassed. Let's make it fun with role play. This means pretending. You can say, Pretend you are a waiter. I'm at a restaurant. ChatGPT will reply, Hello, welcome to our restaurant. May I take your order? Now you can practice. Yes, I want 1 pizza and water, please. ChatGPT answers like a real person. It might say, Great choice. Would you like anything else? This kind of pretend play makes learning feel like real life. You can try different roles. A hotel guest and receptionist, a traveler at the airport, a student asking a teacher a question. Here's one to try now. Pretend you are a taxi driver. I need to go to the train station. See what ChatGPT says, and reply like you are really there. Now let's look at writing. Many English learners feel nervous about writing. They think, what if I make mistakes? But ChatGPT is not a test. It's your safe place to practice without fear. It doesn't judge you. It helps you. Here's a great writing activity. Write a short text about your day, just 3 to 4 sentences. For example, Today I wake up late. I eat breakfast and go to work. My work is busy. Now, copy this and paste it into ChatGPT. Ask, can you correct this for me? ChatGPT might say, sure. Here is a corrected version. Today, I woke up late. I ate breakfast and went to work. My work was busy. Then you can ask, why do we use woke up instead of wake up? ChatGPT explains it step by step. This is how your brain learns and remembers. You can even go further. Ask ChatGPT, can you make my sentences more interesting? It might say, today I woke up late, so I had to rush through breakfast before a busy day at work. Now you're not just writing, you're improving your style. Let's try another writing task. Can you help me write a message to my teacher? Say what you want the message to be about. For example, I will be late for class tomorrow. ChatGPT will write a polite message for you. Dear teacher, I just wanted to let you know that I will be a little late for class tomorrow due to a family matter. Thank you for your understanding. You can ask, can you make it more formal? Can you make it shorter? Can you add a friendly sentence? Every time you change it, you learn something new about tone, word choice, and good writing. Want to write a story? Ask, can you help me write a short story about a dog and a balloon? ChatGPT will begin the story. You can say, add more details. Make it funny. Add a surprise ending. Now you are creating with English. You are using your imagination. This is real, active learning. Let's do a small writing challenge together. Write 3 simple sentences about your morning. Then paste them into ChatGPT and say, can you correct my writing and tell me why? Now you're learning, improving, and building your writing muscles. One message at a time. Remember, every sentence you type is practice. Every correction you read is growth. And every time you use ChatGPT to check or rewrite, your writing becomes stronger. Even professional writers make mistakes. What makes them good is that they fix them, learn from them, and try again. You can do that too. So don't be afraid. Just write. Just chat. Just practice. ChatGPT is here to help you. Anytime, anywhere. Next, we'll talk about a very important skill. Understanding what you read and making sure the information is correct. We'll also learn how to think more deeply and ask better questions. That's in Chapter 5. Keep going. You're doing great. Chapter 5. Learn faster by asking ChatGPT to explain, quiz, and test you. By now, you've learned how to talk with ChatGPT, ask questions, and practice your English in real ways. But now, let's go deeper. What if ChatGPT could help you not just learn, but remember what you learn? Yes, it can. In this chapter, you'll learn how to use ChatGPT like a smart study partner, not just for chatting, but for real studying. You can ask it to explain, quiz, and test you. These 3 tools, explain, quiz, and test, can help you learn faster and remember longer. Let's start with explain. Imagine you are learning a topic in school or from a book. Maybe you are learning what a verb is. You don't understand it well. So, you ask ChatGPT, can you explain what a verb is in simple English? ChatGPT might say, a verb is a word that shows an action or something you do, For example, run, eat, sleep. In the sentence, I run every day, the word run is the verb. Now, if that's still a little confusing, you can ask, can you give me more examples? Can you explain it like I'm 10 years old? Can you tell me a short story using 3 verbs? ChatGPT can keep explaining in different ways until it finally clicks, and you understand. But understanding is just the beginning. If you want to remember the new idea, you need to use it. That's where quizzing comes in. Did you know that testing yourself helps you remember more than just reading? It's true. Your brain learns better when it works a little harder to find answers. This is called active recall. So now, let's turn that same topic, verbs, into a quiz. ChatGPT, make a short quiz about verbs. Just 3 questions. ChatGPT might give you 1. Which word is a verb? A. Applebee, run C, blue D, fast. 2. What is the verb in this sentence? She eats dinner at 7 p.m.? 3. Fill in the blank with a verb. I asked to music every day. Now you try to answer. Don't peek at the answers yet. Think, type your answers, then ask. ChatGPT, what are the correct answers and why? You're not just guessing, you're thinking. That's real learning. Want to make it more fun? Try this. Make a quiz like a game show. Or, ask me 5 questions, but give me only 10 seconds to answer each one. Now learning feels like a challenge, and your brain loves challenges. You can also say, explain a topic, then quiz me on it. For example, explain what adjectives are, then give me 3 quiz questions. This makes studying faster and more complete. You learn, test, and remember, all in one chat. Another great tool is repetition. Repeating things helps memory. So you can say, can you explain this again, but in a different way? Give me a quick review of what we just talked about. Repetition doesn't mean boring, it means stronger memory. Want to remember even better? Try summarizing. After ChatGPT teaches you something, say, give me a 3-sentence summary of what I just learned. Or, make a small list to help me remember this. When you read or hear short summaries often, ideas stick in your mind. Here's another powerful method. ChatGPT, ask me questions to test if I remember what we just talked about. ChatGPT will test you, and you can see what you forgot or what you remember well. And don't worry if you get some answers wrong. That's how learning works. Every mistake is a chance to understand better. Now here's a small challenge for you. Think of something you just learned in this video or today in school. Maybe a grammar rule or some new vocabulary. Ask ChatGPT. Can you give me a quiz on your topic? Then, after the quiz, ask, can you explain the answers to me? You will notice something amazing. The more you do this, the faster you learn. It's like having a personal English tutor sitting with you all the time. A tutor who explains, checks your work, and helps you remember, always with patience and no pressure. Want to review everything at the end of the day? Just ask, ChatGPT, help me review what I learned today in English. And it will help you go over your notes, your writing, and even give new questions to think about. This kind of learning is active, it's powerful, it's smart. Let's do a quick review. Ask ChatGPT to explain in simple words. Ask for examples, stories, or pictures. Then ask for a quiz. Then ask for corrections. Then ask to summarize. Repeat. Practice. Repeat again. That's how you learn faster, and that's how you build a strong memory. One chat at a time. Coming up next. In Chapter 6, we'll talk about how to make ChatGPT your own English tutor, a helper who knows your style and your goals. You'll learn how to create your own study routine with AI. Stay with me. The best part is still coming. Chapter 6. Make ChatGPT your personal English tutor. Now that you've learned how to use ChatGPT to ask questions, practice English, learn vocabulary, and even quiz yourself, it's time for something very special. Let's talk about how to make ChatGPT your English tutor, one that knows you, one that helps you your way. Yes, ChatGPT can become your personal English tutor, not just any tutor, but one who speaks the way you like, teaches the way you understand, and supports you with what you need most. Let's say this clearly. ChatGPT is already smart, but when you tell it more about yourself, it becomes even better. This chapter is about personalization, a big word that simply means making something fit just for you. Let me show you what that looks like. Imagine you are chatting with ChatGPT and you ask, "Can you help me learn English?" ChatGPT will say yes, of course, but now imagine you say, "I am a beginner. Please use simple English. I like short answers with examples from everyday life." Now ChatGPT gives you answers that are just right for you. No long, confusing words, no complicated grammar, just what you need, the way you need it. Want ChatGPT to talk to you like your favorite teacher? Just tell it how. This is called giving instructions. You don't need to be a tech expert. It's just like writing a short note about yourself. Here's how you do it. At the beginning of your chat, or any time, you can say something like this. "I'm learning English. I prefer short answers with real-life examples. I like friendly and clear explanations. Please explain slowly and give me time to understand." That's it. Just a few simple sentences. Now ChatGPT knows your learning style. From now on, it will try to respond exactly the way you want. Let's do a small comparison. Here's a before and after example. Before instructions. You ask, "What is a noun?" ChatGPT replies with a long academic definition. A noun is a part of speech that refers to a person, place, thing, idea. That's not very helpful for a beginner, right? After instructions, you say, "I'm a beginner. Please explain things simply with examples." Now you ask, "What is a noun?" ChatGPT says, "A noun is a word for a person, place, or thing. For example, teacher, city, book." Much better. Clear, friendly, and easy to understand. So, here's your next step. Make a habit. A good habit is small and simple. One habit that can help you improve your English fast is this. Chat with ChatGPT for just 10 minutes every day. That's all, just 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, you can ask one question about grammar, learn 3 new words, write a short sentence and ask for corrections, ask for a quick quiz, or just have a little conversation like, "Let's talk about food today." What are common things people say at a coffee shop? The secret is not to study for hours. The secret is to study a little every day. but in a way that's made for you. So what should you do right now? Here's a small tip. Open ChatGPT and write this. Hello, I'm learning English. Please talk to me like I'm a beginner. Use short sentences. Give examples. Help me practice. That one message will change how the rest of your conversation goes. Over time, you can tell ChatGPT more about what helps you. Please correct my grammar. Give me short tests. Act like a friendly teacher. And remember, ChatGPT will not get tired, will not laugh at your mistakes, and will always be ready to help, even at midnight. This tool is always here for you, but you have the power to make it your perfect learning partner. Learning a language takes time, but with the right guide, it can feel easier. It can even feel fun. And now, you have that guide with you, 24 hours a day. ChatGPT. Before you go, here's one last question just for you. What kind of English tutor do you want? Serious and formal, or friendly and simple? Someone who uses real-life examples, or someone who gives tests? Just tell ChatGPT. You can shape the way it talks to you, and when it talks the way you like, learning becomes smoother, faster, and more fun. Congratulations! You now know how to talk to ChatGPT in English, and how to learn better with it. Hey there, just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a moment, and it really helps us make more helpful English videos just for you. Thank you so much for learning with me. See you in the next video.